Brody's, what's popping, man? Ladies and gentlemen, we do have another video. It is a tier list. Love a cheeky tier list, man. That is what I'm about. Now, we do have obviously two subcategories, you could call it. Obviously, differentiation between best value, best bang for buck. Do you guys think it's the best choice to do the SBC? Do I think it's the best choice? And then obviously the best meta, you know, in terms of like their playstyle pluses, how good they are in game most of the time. So we do have a couple of cards here and some very decent cards as well. And I feel like everyone can actually acquire most of them because everyone's packable, bro. You know, you can get insanely high rated fodder. Yeah, let's get into it, man. I know you're thinking to yourself, how can I improve my FC25 experience? Look no further. MONOEXP has the best, cheapest coins on the website. Best price, best guarantee. Use the code META for 8% off, bro. You can get literally any card. Go check them out right now. We're going to start off with the very first one. Is going to be the main man, Dalglish. Now, the thing is, people's going to be in my comments like, Mike, all these cards are like really accessible. There's no point to even like, you know. At the end of the day, man, everyone has different budgets. And I feel like Dalglish, speaking objectively, I feel like he's very good value, bro. I feel like he's up there with the best. Why I say this is, in terms of a striker, low driven, incisive, I'm thinking like, doesn't obviously have any position modifiers or like changes, but in game, heard some very nice things about him, 5-star, 5-star as well. Only downfall, doesn't have like, you know, another playstyle plus to make him like insane. So he might be at the end spectrum of like best value. So yeah, for now, I'm happy to place him there. We got Miyama, which obviously I think she had a couple of good cards. Is this her first time being in the game? I don't know. Did she have a card last year? I'm not too sure. I completely forgot. Let's see, actually check. If you go EAFC 24, not Evo, yeah, EAFC 24, let's see. Did she have a card last year? No, Tomiyasu is the man right there. Nah, so she didn't. 144,000 coins, by the way. Now, yes, she's cheap. The thing is, like, do you really need to like do this card, bro? Are you really gonna use someone with dead ball, long pass plus? Like, these are just not meta potent like playstyle pluses. So for me, I think for now, I'm gonna say there's better options, bro. Especially at like 144k, you can buy pretty much better cards. Like if you look at a squad builder, right? Look at Wrighton, for instance. She is currently costing 150k, and she pretty much has every better stat. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's much more attainable, much more best value. So for now, you could even say Miyama can go like at the end spectrum of decent value, because she's only 150k. Come on, bro. We got a man like Petite as well. Calling another man Petite is insane business, but hey, here we are, bro. 681,000 coins though. We've got Intercept, Technical, Anticipate Plus. Probably one of the best playstyle pluses for a CDM. If I were to choose where to place him, probably at CDM. But you can even play him left back. I feel like the value that he has in terms of like where you can place him and all the playstyle pluses is very good, but is he worth 700,000 coins? I feel like in this market, it's a tough one. I'm going to leave him at decent value for now. I feel like objectively speaking, is a little bit pricey, just a little bit. But the thing is, you don't even need to look at the price range of specific cards. You can actually just do the card, bro, like with fodder. Let's just go actually check his, we're going through the real spectrum of the cards, bro. Especially in July, man. Hey, hit that like, bro. Times are tough, my friends. Let us see where this man gets placed, though. If we can just find his card. He's all the way at the end, knowing my luck, bro. Okay, yeah, he is right there. 681k. Let's see the amount of... So, 92 rated squads, 4. And then we've got 91 rated. So, basically, 4 92 rated squads. I don't think that's, like, completely bad. Do you know what I mean? So, for now, I'll leave him at decent value. Not completely terrible. But easy, the best value though. That's a question for another day, because I feel like you can still buy pretty much guys on the market for like 200k less, and it'd be like pretty much similar meta, you know, and just a little bit better value. So for now, I think, yeah, Petite can stay there. Man like Mycon as a right back goes, now everyone goes, oh, Mike, he doesn't have, you know, this specific playstyle. It's Mycon, bro. 97 rated Mycon. Remember that goal you scored in 2010, bro? 2010 World Cup, what a beast. Man like Mycon, man. Yeah, very nice defending stats. In terms of like what he does every, you know, width of the pitch, the man is a beast. Is he worth 1 million coins? I probably wouldn't say so. So for now, it's a very tough one. 1 million coins. I'm gonna leave him at decent value. Nah, this better, bro. I'm sorry, man. There's so much better cards out right now for value. Like, even if we go check Squad Builder, don't get me wrong, good card, like very good card. Easy worth 1 million coins though. Like, you can literally get Kunde for pretty much half the price, and he might actually be better than Mycon. Like, I'm not even kidding. A little bit worse, judging by stats, and he also has the 4-star skill moves. But hey, for a fraction of the price, not bad. You can even get this Williamson. The thing is, Mycon's got that aura, but he's not worth 1 mil, so I'm happy to leave him at there's better options. Let's go to Suka. Now, for some reason, this man is always a menace to verse in every FIFA when he gets a relevant version. And hey, maxed out shooting stats with Driven. We all know how good low Driven is. That might be, ladies and gentlemen, best value, bro. Yep, S+. Why I say this is, the thing for strikers, right, you have a higher budget, but so for that reason, like, in the price range of 280k, it's actually not that bad. Whereas if it's for midfielder or defender, it's a little bit high. Does that make sense? Because obviously a striker, there's a bigger budget. So for now, I'm happy to leave him at best value. We got Alvaro. I mean, all these cards are just insanely priced, bro. If you go Alvaro, by the way, you can actually evolve this man like into a beast. Let's just say that the bro is 6'8". Yeah, could be a center for basketball. I literally said it, man. Nonetheless, I anticipate incisive. Yeah, GG's. Bruno Fernandes. Shout out to United. We are trying to sign, I think it's Sesko. Who else are we trying to sign? I think we obviously got Mbuemo, we've got Cunha. Yeah, not doing too bad. You know what I mean? Like, if we get Sesko, that's a very good buy. 730k for the main man Bruno Fernandes. A little bit hefty on the price range, but hey, as a cam, Quick Step Plus doesn't have incisive. Yeah, I'm gonna say there's better options, unfortunately, for value. So for now, I'm gonna leave him there. We've got Caicedo. People never understand the value like aspect, you know. So 50k, come on, bro. Like, inevitably, who doesn't have 50k, man? I'm sorry. Decent value. Most of the cheap cards is gonna be in decent value. We got man like Storm. Now, this type of card, don't get me wrong, expensive. The thing is, 950k, right? You're getting probably the top 5 best center backs in the game. People's gonna be like, Mike, no way is his best value. He's so expensive. No, bro. But the thing is, you're getting Stam. Yup, Stam, bro. As a United fan, okay, enough of the bias. But what I'm saying is, this card is going to be insane for you. So, probably the best center back in the game right now, and he's actually easily accessible if you know, open packs. Cheers, Jeff. So for now, I'm gonna leave him at like the bottom of S+, but hey, very good value though. Yeah, man like Davies as well. Actually, kind of taking a little bit long on the value aspect, eh? But I think with the best meta, I'm gonna like really hash that one out very quickly. 240k for Davies, bro. Doesn't have a defending playstyle plus, but it's Davies. The thing is, Davies has that aura in game. I'm sorry, man. You boys know I'm going, bro. Best value. The thing is, sometimes you gotta separate stats from how they feel, and Davies is that man in game. Oh, Mike, he doesn't have Anticipate Plus, bro. I don't care. It's Davies. He's gonna catch up to everyone, and maybe, hey, score absolute thunder into the top right corner, bro. So let's jump over to Van der Ven. This type of center back also probably could be close to top 5 best center backs right now, and he's a fraction of the price compared to the main man Storm. He's much better value, bro, than Storm. I'm sorry, straight. He might actually be second to S+ value, bro. I still do think Dalglish. That's a tough one actually. Jockey Intercept. Anticipate Quick Step Plus doesn't have the Bruiser Plus, unfortunately. I'm being like my comment section, bro. Looking for that one place, but at the end of the day, though, that's how it is. So for now, I'm gonna leave him there. We've got Gal like Sam Kerr. Obviously, wasn't she like? Was it FIFA 23? She was the cover star. Remember that, bro? Interesting times. Rapid, low driven as a striker. Come on, bro. For 130k, she pretty much has amazing playstyle pluses. How is she getting so much dislikes? I think I know why. I'm not gonna say it though. But yeah, don't want to get cancelled. Nonetheless, though, let's place her. I'll place her at the top ranking of decent value. She's 130k with 5-star, finesse shot. Do you know what? Nah, bro. I'm placing at best value. She's actually... You could say Suka can go down, I'm thinking, and then Sam Kerr can go up. I'm happy with that, bro. Because at the end of the day, who's going to really use Suka at this stage of the game? But if you were to use him, he's going to be decent. Yeah. Man like Pedro Lomba Neto. 1.3 million coins is insane. So for that reason, he's a little bit over the price range of good value. At that point, like, you know, there's so much good plethora of players. They're inevitably going to be good. So for now, I'll leave him at decent value though, at 1 mil. It is a lot, I can't lie, but the things that he's going to do though, he might actually exceed that price range. Do you get me? So yeah, Vitinha, the best value card out of this whole video, straight up. This man is insane. He is incredible everywhere on the pitch. Just get him in the team, bro. That's all I'm going to say. Vitinha, I'm happy to even place. I do understand he's a little bit pricey, but hey, I'm happy to place him just behind Dalglish. I do think Dalglish might top the group for the best value card. Rice, baby, indeed. 97. He just came out today, actually. Yeah, sorry. 84,000 coins. Bro, it's pretty mid, I'll be real. As a CDM though, there's not much. If he had 5-star, I'm looking for things to say, I can't lie. The card looks great. Incisive, you know, in terms of passing, anticipate as well. Doesn't have a pace playstyle plus. Could be a little bit slow and heavy in the game, inevitably. So for now, I'm going to leave him at decent value. That's the video, ladies and gentlemen. I'm joking. I still have the best meta for the ranking, so I'll probably try and like split it up as well. But yeah, I don't think there's a don't complete, yeah, in these SBCs list. I don't think there is. There's no one that's like insanely priced or, you know, insanely bad. So let's jump over to the actual meta ranking, and then we should be decent. So we're gonna go S++. It's a new thing I've added, by the way. What this is, because there's such a high lofted meta ranking or meta that everyone is insane. So I need to differentiate between the great, like the greatest of the greats in the game, and then the greats. Do you get me? So S++ is what pro players opt for, etc, etc. So let's go high S and then mid S. I don't think there's anyone below mid S here, bro, unless you're really bad. You know what? Well, actually, because of the color change, I am not racist. That is just the actual color change, you know, in case everybody goes on right there. Why do I put myself in this predicament, bro? I'm on the fence, bro. I'm everything. So hey, Dalglish, man like Dalglish, S+. I do still think there's better players. Straight up. Is he like the Eusebios? No, he ain't. It's unfortunate, man. Miyama, high S, bro. Petite, S+. Very good card, but is he up there with the best CDM in the game? Might actually be. Let's check. We'll have a quick gander, bro. 4332, which we're going to check the CDM ranking. Now, when it comes to CDM, you need someone that, you know, obviously intercepts the ball, that's dominant in that regard. Petite has a very good body type. Pause. Calling a man petite and has a good body type, that's like a double entendre, bro. Like, is he like Matuidi? He might actually be, because the anticipate. Yeah, you know what? Petite, I'm happy to place S++. He's very good, bro. Suka, high S. Could even be lower S+, but he's not on Dalglish's level though, personally speaking. You know what? I'm gonna leave him at the bottom of S+. Yeah, I think that's, I'm happy with that. We got Pedro Neto. I think we can all agree is just S++. He is probably the most irritating winger to verse any relevant version beast. Davies now, because of lack of playstyle pluses for defending, still has the jockey, I think, right? Which is good, but doesn't have like an anticipate, you know, one of those. I think I'm gonna leave him at S+, unfortunately. Van der Ven, S++, and then Yapstam could be a little bit better than Van der Ven in terms of animations and stuff, so I'm happy to leave him at, you could actually say both of them can go up. I'm happy with that. You can actually say Yapstam goes 1 up, Pedro Neto goes 1 down, because I do think there's a lot of wingers right now. So Yapstam, though, there's not much Yapstams, if that makes sense. Bruno Fernandes, definitely S+. We've got a man like Mycon. This is a tough one, because Mycon is Mycon in game, bro. I don't care if he doesn't have the playstyle plus. He's insane in game. Some people might say he's a little bit heavy to turn with. So that one I'm kind of on the fence of. I'll leave him at like S+. I'm sorry, man. Caicedo might actually hold that mid S, bro. There's just so much different cards, man. If you're using Caicedo in 2020-25, my friends, yes, I said that double. If you know, you know. Then I don't know what you're doing, bro. Like the card itself, decent on paper. Not even decent on paper. That's how bad that card is. I'm sorry, Modest. A man like Alvaro, I think he a little bit too tall for my liking. Go play basketball, my friend. But hey, he can at least hold that high S. Sam Kerr, you know what? She can hold that S+ because of the low driven. I think, right? Sam Kerr? Just check. Wait, hold on. Hold on, player. Hold on. 97 though, Fatties. 129k, yeah, low driven. Yeah, I'm happy to place her around there. That's fine. Dalglish can actually go like that. Yeah, that's perfect. And then the very last one is Vitinha. He's so good in game. Pretty much everywhere. And he might actually have the best in-game stats, bro. Or one of. Let's go Vitinha and check. 2,741. Nah, there is better. Billy, I think, has the most. That is the video, boys, for the meta ranking. Do you agree? My body's telling me... My body? What? My mind is telling me to go S++ for Mycon. You know what? I'm going to do it, bro. I think Mycon is good. At least at the end spectrum of S++. I do still think pro players would opt for him. So for now, I'm happy with that. Tell me in the comments who you using right now. Who's your best card? Are you going to do some SBCs? S++ is like what pro players opt for. You know, get you that extra wins in champs in their specific positions. S+ is like very good, don't get me wrong, but there's better, you know. High S is like, yeah, hold that. And mid S, I'm not gonna even say anything, bro. Have a sweet one, boys. Cheers.